New carry gun, the Rossi Brawler. Let's brawl. Let me hit him again. Yeah, one shot, single shot, the Rossi Brawler. One of you all asked me about it, and I wasn't familiar with it. I looked it up, and here it is. I thought, well, that looks like it would be fun. Look kind of cute on their website, and I'm kind of a sucker for things like this. I have had Thompson contenders, you know, single shots, and I don't think I've had an H&R, but I have had you know, single shot shotguns, and there's just something kind of cool about a firearm that breaks down. The simplicity of it, you know, pretty incredible, isn't it? And this is 45 Colt, as you might have seen already, or 410. Yeah, you can only shoot one at a time, either a 410 or a 45 Colt. And that gives you some flexibility. Lots of 410 loadings out there. Same with 45. 45 Colt, that is. You know, some people think that if it's 45, you can shoot anything in it that has a 45 in it, right? But that's not the case. So yeah, the Rossi Brawler. And it is a piece of work, isn't it? What should I shoot in it? That's the question. I've got some 410. I've got 410 slugs. I've got some, some remnants of 410 I haven't used in a long time. 4-shot, yeah. Buckshot. Let's try that. 1, 2, 4 pellets. Triple-aught buck. Oh wow. Let's just try one of those. I don't think I've shot a shotgun in it yet, Shell. Yeah, we got Mr. Pumpkin here. Let's just put one of these on him. Okay. And you know, a lot of people think of these as snake guns, right? So I just noticed a snake crawled up on Mr. Pumpkin there. So let's just work on both of them. Oh, let's get him again, quick. Well, what a time for a single shot, right? I could have shot him on the roll, shot him on the way down to the ground, and I'm sure I would not have missed, right? Well, single shot, that's what you get. You've learned your lesson on single shots. But you know, for a lot of purposes, it's fine, and it's also just fun. I see it as much a fun gun as anything, but also, yeah, you know, something you could, you know, take out varmints with, or just what, and snakes. You know, a lot of people think of it as a snake firearm. Of course, disclaimer, I think it's illegal to shoot snakes in a lot of states. I think in Tennessee, you know, that kind of thing. But a rattler's coming after you, you'll probably forget that, right? But yeah, so it's a shotgun or it's a 45 Colt. It has a hammer block, it has a crossbolt safety, and what else? The one that's in your brain between your ears, that's the most important safety, right? And then it just breaks down like that. It's steel, except the frame is, I think it's mostly polymer. I think it's actually lined, it's steel that is like enshrouded with polymer. They call it a polymer frame, but I don't know, I read somewhere that it was just shrouded, and which makes sense because the recoil shield looks like steel to me. So I think it's just a lot of it's polymer, but there's steel where there needs to be steel. What about you, cowboy? It's a 45 Colt. 45 Colt, and it's going to fly. Yeah, boy, what an ejector. So you got your rail there. You could put any kind of optic on there, anything you want to, of course. And it's got this little bitty sight back here. I'm not going to have it long enough to worry about optics or anything like that. I don't typically put optics on handguns anyway, as you know. And you know, a nice coating, all-weather coating. Looks to me like it couldn't rust if you threw it in the ocean for a couple of months. Now the grip is one of the oh yeah, positives. That's right, Rossi and Taurus. I forgot what the gun was. We got years ago, and I was so, maybe it's the Taurus Judge, the original grips that came with that. But man, those grips are great. I'd like to have those on some other firearms I have, at least in terms of feel. That is just a wonderful feel. I don't know who makes those for Rossi, but boy, softish kinda, and just perfect feel. Fits my hand. Those would be great on my Anaconda or my Model 29, and I would not like the looks of them at all, but boy, they feel great. So you got that absorbing the recoil, so yeah, if it looks like it would hurt, it really doesn't. Okay, let's break it down. What do I shoot now? Well, you know what, that pumpkin thinks he's safe, but he's really not. So, I don't know, let's put some 4-shot on him, okay? Let's hit him when he's down. Let's just let that pumpkin know trying to escape doesn't always work. I got the 2-layer, yet I didn't miss the pumpkin. It's hard to see the little holes. All right. Now, just going through him, imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, this is number 4, right? Let's back up. Well, let's hit the cowboy. All right. So if you were trying to use one of these against a desperado, here's the spread. Now, not bad. I've always liked number 4. I'm going to shoot the tombstone with my last one that I have down here, so we can get even a better idea how much it would hurt. Yeah. I'll tell you what, good stuff, good stuff.